Spelling rules for crazy spellings. Welcome to Homeschooling with Hira. In today's video, we shall discuss about the sound at the end of words. You can read these words like faster, doctor, collar, and if I read them in the British pronunciation, this is the schwa sound at the end, and it will say faster, doctor, collar. All these spellings say the same sound, but they are written differently. ER, OR, and AR. And now it is a task for us and also for our kids to remember when to write which spelling. So if you want to learn the rule for this, stay with me to the end of the video and don't forget, because at the end I will also share with you a pronunciation rule for this or spelling according to British English, right? So let's get cracking. Here is our first rule, and along with this rule, I'll give you 3 tips because everything cannot be explained by rules in English. So, rule number one. Rule number one says if your or a sound is a suffix to make the comparative degree of adjectives, use er. It's a rule of thumb, it will not deceive you. For example, bigger, smaller, taller, and milder. In all these words, this er is used as a suffix to make the comparative degree of the adjective big, small, tall, and mild. So now this thing is at least sorted that if you are using the or sound at the end of an adjective, which is mostly the comparative degree of adjective, you will use er. Thumbs up. Well done. Now let's learn about the first tip, because for the use of or at the end, we do not have a rule. So the tip is the or ending often follows ct, it, at, rr, or ess. For example, doctor, visitor, illustrator, mirror, and professor. In all these words, you can see that we have the sound or sound at the end, but it is written with or. So if you see the letters before or, you'll find ct, which is here, number 1. You'll find it as in visitor, number 2. You'll find at as in illustrator or dictator. You'll find rr as in mirror or terror. You will find ESS as in professor or successor, right? Now, this is a bit complicated to remember these things, but at least it's better to have something than nothing, okay? One more thing, I'm giving you a video about agent nouns in the description box and also here in the I button. Watch this video to learn more about the OR endings, okay? Agent nouns, right? Let's move forward to tip 2. So, tip 2 says the AR ending often follows the letter L. For example, collar, regular, particular, and similar. All these words have the letter L before the or the sound. If I say it with so it's collar, regular, particular, similar. This is how the American or the Indian Pakistani say it. If you want to go for the British pronunciation, so just say the schwa sound at the end. Collar, regular, particular, similar. Okay? But let me give you something more about this tip. There are 2 widely misspelled words with the AR ending, and they are calendar and grammar. Grammar is the most misspelled because I get many messages in form of comments and on my WhatsApp, and grammar is written with ER in those messages. So dear all, please make sure that write grammar with AR. A simple tip, it might help you, that if you just remove the G of grammar, you have the word ram, and then if you read it from the back, it is also ram. Ram from back to forward, ram from forward to back. Ram, grammar, and then put a G, it will be your correct spelling of grammar. There isn't any E in it. For calendar, write the word cal, K-A-L, easily spell that, right, and, E-N-D, and then the A-R, cal and calendar, right? So I hope that if you break these words like this, you will recall them easily. Now, the third tip, and it is about the most common ending. So, my dear learners, the ER ending is the most common way of spelling the R or A sound at the end of words. So, if you are unsure of the spelling, you may use this as a good guess, right? So, I'm not saying that it will be always true, but at least it's better to have a calculated guess than to just write anything. Got it? And now it's time for a pronunciation tip. This is about the British pronunciation of the sound, whether it's ER, AR, or OR. So remember, if your sound is followed, or any R controlled vowel is followed by a vowel, you will pronounce the R of the word. And if the R control vowel or the letter R is followed by a consonant, do not pronounce the R and it will become your A sound. For example, I bought some butter, but the butter is bitter. Now, here after A, we have letter B, which is a consonant, so I say butter. I bought some butter. But the butter, because S begins with a vowel, so I'm saying the sound. But the butter is bitter. Okay? I bought some butter, but the butter is bitter. Say it quickly and see the difference in your pronunciation. With this is the end of our today's session. Show me your vocabulary and write some words with ER, AR, and OR in the comment box. I'll see you soon with something new. Take care, bye for now, and don't forget to make it a great day. Bye.